Get together, have a few laughs.
Hey guys, Buffing Game Bat. Today we're going to have a video for our Weapon Blueprint series. Today we're going to be covering an Operator Bundle for the Season 3 refresh, that being the Tracer Pack Die Hard Operator Bundle. So this was a limited time bundle available in shop for 2,400 COD points. We're going to be reviewing the bundle as well as getting in some gameplay with all of the weapons and the Operator, as well as investigating the new POI in downtown being Nakatomi Plaza from the Die Hard movie. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. You'll see the Operator Bundle here on screen. And what we have first, again, the Die Hard bundle for 2,400 COD points. You get John McClane as the operator, Bruce Willis' character in the movie Die Hard. You also get the Plaza Security Assault Rifle Blueprint for the FAR83, the Shattered Plans MP5 Blueprint, the Hostage Situation Tactical Rifle for the AUG. You get the Hidden Gun Operator Finishing Move, McClane's Watch, Detective Badge Charm, Coordinated Attack Emblem, the Duck Tight Calling Card, and the double XP token, all for 2,400 COD points. So if we go ahead and back out and look at the weapons here, you can see the MP5 blueprint that comes with this. Again, this is reminiscent of the same blueprint that came with the weapon, or in the movie, in the scene where he's going to go plant the C4 charges up on those top floors, and he gets into the fights with the terrorists there. So you can see those are the detonators there on the handguard with the sticks there, and the wires are the detonators for the C4 that he had to go plant. He has the tape magazines, tape, and obviously all the blood stained because of all the blood that he was from his feet there in that scene. So that's the MP5. Let's go ahead and take a look at this weapon. So you can see first off the SOCOM Eliminator, going to help out with the vertical recoil control, aim and stability, and the position concealment. You'll show up on the minimap for a shorter period of time. Cons being the ADS firing, or the ADS movement speed, shooting movement speed, and the horizontal recoil control. So next up, base barrel on this weapon. However, you can just see, if you go ahead and select the different ones, it doesn't look like it's going to change the cosmetics of the blueprint drastically at all. So we'll go ahead and skip that, obviously, go all the way over to the stock option. We're going to be running the collapse stock option here. So this is going to be directly for the sprint to fire speed, obviously, versus the tactical stock, and then just the base extended stock. So sprint to fire speed with this particular stock option. And then we're going to go with a field grip tape. That's going to assist with the flinch resistance. And we get that cool grip tape there with the blood for the tape that he uses for his feet, I believe, in the movie there. Next, we'll go with the jungle magazine. Going to assist with the reload quickness. So it's just a standard capacity magazine. However, quicker reload because you just pop one out, flip it, and then put it in. Again, you can see the bullets there, 9x19 Parabellum. So that's the MP5 magazine. And then the Bruiser grip here is going to be the underbarrel attachment for the movement speed, as well as the hip fire accuracy will be added to this with no cons, which is nice for this weapon. And again, you can see really quickly, if I just deselect some of these other magazine options, obviously you're going to lose some of the cosmetics there, as well as with the tape option will be different as well. But you do get that same blood soak pattern, and the detonators appear to be stuck on this movement as well. So this is the MP5. I believe it was a K build, which is what this is supposed to represent, MP5K in the movie. Really nice looking blueprint here. So we'll go ahead now, and let's go ahead and look at the Hostage Situation AUG blueprint. Now this is what I believe one of the Hans's right-hand man uses in the end portion of the movie when they bring the hostages up to the roof and they have to bring them down. They're going to blow the charges. This is the rifle that he has there, and McClane ends up killing him. So this is the AUG. Really nice looking blueprint. Again, there you can see what looks like, I believe, one of the detonators that they're using there in the end of the movie. And really nice overall clean look, especially with that base optic. So first off, the attachment here is going to be the infantry compensator for the vertical recoil control. The cons here are going to be the horizontal recoil control. Next up, we'll go with the barrel. We're going to run the 19.8-inch Task Force barrel for the effective damage range and the bullet velocity. The cons here are going to be the vertical recoil control as well as the horizontal recoil control. Next up, we'll skip out on the laser and the optic, and the blueprint option that comes for the stock here is going to be the duster pad. So this is going to help us with the slide speed, and again, you can see if I deselect it, it's going to obviously change how the blueprint looks. So with this particular duster pad, you can see the differences, right? It's going to add that nice cosmetic here for the cheek rest with what looks like to be the detonator, as well as the nice patch there for the upper receiver there above the magazine well. So we'll go ahead and back out. And then here for the next attachment, we're going to go with the serpent ramp. So this is going to be the ADS speed time, or the aim down sight time, and the cons being the sprint to fire time. So nothing crazy with that wrap, just a nice clean looking wrap there. And for the underbarrel attachment, we're going to go ahead and skip out on that for this one. I'm kind of surprised, just like the AUG in Modern Warfare, it doesn't have the built-in grip, unfortunately, which I would almost expect. And again, from the magazine, the speed, I think we reviewed this. So the 45 round speed mag is the ammo capacity and the reload quickness, with the con being the aim down sight time. And the underbarrel attachment, again, there's nothing there. I'm surprised they didn't have the base built-in one on this. I never really noticed that before. So that is our AUG blueprint for the Die Hard bundle. And we'll go ahead and compare that to the actual base version of the weapon as well. It's a nice clean version. The next, this actually comes with 3 assault weapon, or 3 weapons in total. The next one here being Plaza Security for the FAR83. So again, really nice, unique looking blueprint for this weapon, the FAR83, which is really one of the better weapons in Warzone right now. So we'll skip on the muzzle. The barrel is going to be the 17.5-inch contour for the strafe speed. The con here will be the bullet velocity for this barrel. And again, you can see just the base, just changing the cosmetic colors of the weapon. Nothing crazy there, especially with these other attachments. Nothing relatively drastic changing from the blueprint. Next to the laser option, we're going to go with the mounted flashlight. This is going to help with the movement speed and the aim down sight speed. The con being the flashlight will be visible to enemies. And again, you can see the base versus the one here. Just a slight color change on the attachment itself. Then we'll go with the mill stop reflex sight. This is just going to give us a standard red dot precision sight picture. And again, just a different color variation of the base one. For the stock option, we're going to go with the Raider stock for the firing movement speed and the aim walking movement speed. The ADS firing movement speed is also increased here, in the con being the hip fire accuracy, which are not typically hip firing with this. And again, you can see the Plaza Security has that nice security cheek rest on there, versus the base has just an ugly looking wood one. So you can see that looks really nice, has the security cheek rest strapped to the buttstock of the weapon there. And then we'll skip out on the rear grip, and the ammo here is going to be the tape magazine. Same as the MP5, we're just going to be having the standard magazine ammo capacity of the 45, and for some reason that looks a little broken. We have an optic depicted there instead of the actual magazine. But you can see here just 2 standard magazines there of the 5.56x45 NATO, and just quickly reload them. So nice tape magazine there. That is our FAR83 blueprint, and again, you can see nice, unique cosmetic changes here, or color changes to the weapon. And we have nice security cheek rest for Plaza Security, and the Nakatomi Plaza emblem on the magazine there as well. Pretty neat looking blueprint options. Now if we go ahead and back out quickly, we'll go ahead and also look at our operator for John McClane. And if we go ahead and inspect John McClane, you can see awesome looking operator, just right in line with how he looks in the movie. Even down to the bare feet, which he ends up cutting and actually, I believe, duct taping them in the bathroom in one of those scenes. He's got the pistol holder there on his in his belt, and there he goes with the bag with the C4, and the detonators are on the MP5. So that is a callback to that scene where he is going to plant or retrieve or steal the detonators, essentially, is what that scene was. So really neat looking operator here. And I think, relatively, that's really all that was worth touching that came with the bundle. You can see here how he looks on the main operator screen here with the 80s theme update for the action heroes. Really neat looking in the background here. Fits that 80s theme perfectly. Those are our blueprints for the Die Hard bundle. Again, available in shop for 2,400 COD points. Jumping into some of the gameplay here with these blueprints. Again, I am going to be John McClane, the gameplay that you'll see here in the background. And basically what we're doing is we're just going straight for Nakatomi Plaza here in this gameplay, going to be exploring it. So I'll cut this up a little bit, but I'm going to let a lot of it run for you guys just so you can see the exploration of the plaza. You'll notice there's a lot of key areas, if you're familiar with the Die Hard movie, that are very nice attention to detail here in the game. There's a lot of the office rooms. All the layout seems to be relatively the same, just obviously a little bit smaller and compact. The main lobby area where the Christmas party was being held. You'll see me running around there. However, it's obviously scaled down quite a bit compared to how it was in real life and as well as in the movie. But it's still really cool to see a lot of that. You'll see me go through the different air ducts that he crawls through, the ventilation systems there in the movie, going to the roof where the hostage situation unfolds, going up and down all those stairs. Really, really cool. I'm playing around in the elevator shaft, so I love this Nakatomi Plaza building. There's so much to explore in this. There's a secret vault in there that if you complete the new quote-unquote scavenger type contracts, you will be able to get the key card and open up the vault, which is available on floor 31, I believe. When you take the elevators up, there's an area. You got to go up the stairs to 33 from there, I think it is, and then you'll go ahead and find that. So really, really cool building. I'm a big fan of the plaza. They added this really good, really our first new POI that I wouldn't count the boat that they added at the end of season 1 or whatever there. A new POI, but this one is a really nice new POI that's actually worth exploring. A lot of depth to this building. There's a lot of rooms, a lot of air ducts. You can go up and down the elevator shafts. There's just a lot of levels to this building. I actually really do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of zip lines, so there's a lot of ways up. You can't really just camp on the roof or anything because it seems to be like there's always a way up and around, whether it's zip lines, ladders, secret air ducts that go up into the roof, etc. So there seems to be always a counter. I explored it for a few different games of Plunder and still just was pretty lost exploring it, but a lot of fun nonetheless. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm really looking forward to playing inside of this plaza itself, more so going forward and just exploring and see how it adds to the gameplay in regular Warzone. So let me know down below what you guys think of the Die Hard Operator Bundle. Again, John McClane, yippee-ki-yay. It's really fun to see this. Actually, I'm a big fan of this 80s action hero mid-season mini update they're doing here. It's a lot of fun. We have this, and Rambo obviously was added, which will be another video for tomorrow. And again, all for 2,400 COD points for both of these bundles. John McClane 2,400 and the Rambo is also 2,400. But in my mind, definitely worth it. You'll notice in the gameplay when I let it run, they have their own operator quips. When you tag things or ping enemies, they'll say things from the movie directly, copy and paste from the movie. So a lot of cool stuff, especially when you go through the air vents. He does that same line, have a couple laughs, that same line from the movie. So a lot of fun. Big fan of this update. Pretty cool. So let me know down below what you guys think. What do you think of Nakatomi Plaza? What do you think of the Die Hard Operator Bundle? Till next time, I'll leave you guys with the gameplay. This is Buffner Gaming, out.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
What kind of odds am I getting?
Enemy dropping into the AO. Precision airstrike. Take cover.
Go to the coast. Get together. Have a few laughs.
Precision airstrike. Take Enemy dropping into the AO. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Cari solo balas, bro.